before you're going to watch this video, don't forget to click the subscribe button, ring the bell notification, leave your thumbs up, leave your comment, and also share this video. So, I have received some requests regarding how to counter Geisha, cara memberhentikan Geisha, and also some tips for her. Okay, so I guess that on this video I'm gonna elaborate all of that. So I hope that you're going to watch this video from the beginning until the end, and don't skip this video because I'm gonna give you some tips by analyzing my own gameplay here. Okay, so first of all, obviously you need to follow your teammates around when you start the match. So this is a rank match on the lakeside village. So in my opinion, as a hunter, you need to really fast in the beginning. You need to get a survivor in a less than 30 seconds. So I found this perfumer in the middle of the map because mostly you can find mercenary in the middle of the map because mercenary is the strongest character. So if this perfumer choose the middle cipher machine, it means that this perfumer really know how to kite. Okay, just like that, I cannot dash to her because she just stands still right after she dropped the pallet, so there is no gap between them. And have you seen? Wow, the way she used the perfume is really fast. Okay, and again, dropping a pallet and keep tight around like this. This is the best way to kite Geisha. Let me do it one more time. So she wastes a pallet, like dropping a pallet first, and then keep tight to this obstacle around, so there is no gap and I cannot dash to her. Okay, and always click the anti-dash button so I cannot dash. And while waiting her perfumer to cool down, then what happened next is, because I cannot dash to her, well, the way she do this strategy is forcing me away to break down the pallet. And once she saw me doing that animation, she move away and do transition to other location to kite. And again, another very fast response, fast hand response, and fast phone response. Let we see one more time in slow motion. This is her camera view. She wait until I have this hit animation, and then she click it. Very nice, right? Because I like to trick survivor too. I like to doing a fake hit, and then I move away my fan. But this perfumer really knew how to use the perfume properly. So now she already used 3 bottles of perfume, but I already waste so much time on her. And again, very fast response. She click anti-dash button right away after she hear me use the dash skill. And again, you also can count the 8-second cooldown of the dash. Lucky me. I'm Doom is also good with pallet stun, to be honest, because some of the player really knew how to do pallet stun to the hunter, and it's very dangerous for Geisha because Geisha is a bit weak in terms of receiving the pallet stun because of the very small hitbox, very very small, very short hitbox. Okay, so now as you can see, there are 2 cipher left. How fast it is, right? This is crazy. This is crazy, and there are 2 rescuer that bring Tightener persona that will give 20-second additional. I saw someone here, so I need to use the second skill, the flying mode, to help me because there is no recovery attack after that. Okay, so let me try it. I hit once. The bad thing here is I'm kind of a bit too hurry. I better try to give the knife terror shock rather than hit him again. And as you can see, another body block. I made mistake too on this game, to be honest with you. Okay, so now she tried to play around with me on this location too. Also a very good location to kite hunter. Okay, so as you can see here, she just wait in front of the pallet and wait for me to do the animation to break down the pallet. Okay, and again, finally I could get the perfumer down. Okay, so like I told you before, some people are really good in terms of pallet stun, and some people are really good in terms of countering Geisha on this way. But some people also good on both way, just like my mate, and it is very powerful and very painful to hunt their side. Okay, so first officer is gonna get in and help the perfumer here, which is also not a good thing for me because I cannot dash to first officer for sure. I wanna try to give the trick again by doing the flying mode, and then hopefully could hit right on time. But I'm kind of like really have this bad timing on the situation. Oh my goodness, and I also not patient enough, so I hit the first officer rather than chasing the perfumer. I'm kind of losing the perfumer, and it's on late game, so I knew that I need to really pay attention on the cipher machine too. Oh my goodness, I do not know what happened to my hitbox on this match, to be honest with you. That's super bad hitbox. Okay, so I'm gonna chase whoever it is because I already threw away the priestess. But again, chasing first officer is really bad for Geisha, and I'm still wondering which cipher machine is shaking other than the middle cipher machine. So I'm still following my tinnitus persona over here. I'm thinking that is there anyone here, because this one also has quite amount of progress of the cipher machine, but no. So the tinnitus come from the first officer, and this is really a bad situation for me. I'm losing the perfumer as my first victim, and now the perfumer already got healed. And she also joining the last cipher machine. Sorry, the second last cipher machine with the priestess, which is bad for me. Oh my goodness. I still want to get her because after I'm gonna chair her for once, then she could fly away. But then what happened here is, oh my god, two cipher machine has been finished in such a very short amount of time. So after the second last cipher machine has been popped, the last one has been popped too. So right after I'm about to pick up the perfumer, the cipher has been finished. Oh my god, that's really bad. So I bring my trump card persona, but this is also my mistake because I'm kind of like a stupid person here because I'm really nervous on the situation and panicking, so I didn't see knife over there still opening the exit gate, and also because there is this animation of smoke from the teleport straight, and it's kind of like make me confused where is the survivor. I'm so freaking stupid on this situation, to be honest. I'm still standby over here because I have this tinnitus persona, and there is a prom over there, so another survivor is on the other side of the map. And lucky me, thanks to the detention persona, I got this priestess. But the bad thing is, maybe if after I teleport and then I hit knife right away while he is still opening the exit gate, maybe I could get 3 survivor, I guess so. So on this situation, I knew that I cannot reach the other side of the exit gate, so I only can have a draw. But this is really a GG, and I learned so much from this too. As you can see, this is a different. So even though Seer standby over there, I also can dash to him because there is like 1 millimeter gap between the walls. So be careful with that. And again, like this situation, I also can still dash to knife just because there is a gap and maybe he didn't click the anti-dash button right away, not like the respawn of the perfumer. So the perfumer is really awesome player. Need to give applause to her. Okay, so this is the second match on the Lakeside Village right after that rank match. The first one, okay. So I obviously think that I would prefer to chase Enchantress in the beginning rather than Perfumer because Perfumer has these 3 bottles of perfume, right? But Enchantress need to charge the curse. Okay, so I want to give the window hit attack, but somehow I kind of missed it. Then she gave me 1 curse, but remember, you also still can give the window hit attack, which is pretty powerful. Even though until the survivor already land their feet into the ground, you still can hit them. Okay, so let me put the Enchantress first. This is a good situation where you can have the first survivor in less than, let's say, 30 or 45 seconds. Okay, so what do you need to do is to come closer to the survivor nearest that is going to rescue. Let's watch this perfumer. Okay, as you can see here, the perfumer used the perfume way too early. But she's pretty smart to receive the blue portal because I knew that maybe she bring the Titaner persona. To be honest, I wanna hit the blue portal, but somehow the princess kind of like panicking over here, and this is what happened. But I'm kind of like losing the enchantress in the beginning, but I guess that it is still fine because we still have 5 cipher remaining, and also the perfumer down because I hit the white shadow, and also the priestess also down for now. So there is only one person on the full health condition, which is the embalmer, and the rest are injured. So I guess that, well, maybe I'm kind of like losing the enchantress, but if you are hurting other survivors too, it is good, which is you can predict if the shaky cipher machine is over there, so it's maybe that the enchantress is on the other side of the map, because embalmer is gonna go for the rescue, right? So just like on this situation, I could get down the princess again, which is good because the embalmer didn't bring Titan or persona, and maybe the embalmer think I'm gonna go to other direction. So let me just put the priestess again on this chair, and yep, embalmer is trying to help her again, which is my paper here is really helpful. I always bring paper and trump card persona. Okay, so now everyone is injured on this big map like Lakeside and Moonlit River Park. It is very dangerous if all of the survivors are injured on the early game. There are still 4 cipher remaining, so I'm just gonna change my trait to teleport, and yep, as I'm predicted before, the enchantress is on this cipher machine, and she's alone and doing the cipher machine because again that's on an early game when she got down very fast, so I could predict on which cipher machine she is located. Okay, so let me put her on this rocket chair first. Okay, so the cipher machine on the beach is also shaking pretty hard. Maybe someone is gonna go to rescue. Okay, so the embalmer. Okay, unfortunately, embalmer gonna go down again. I don't think the perfumer is going to help because the cipher machines are still 3. So maybe the perfumer is gonna opening the box. Okay, opening the box to find string maybe. Okay, so I knew that the embalmer already put the coffin. So let me just walk to the location, but my target is also the perfumer because the perfumer is injured, and my expectation is the perfumer is going to look for a string to heal her. Okay, there is a tinnitus persona over here. Where's the perfumer or where's the embalmer? Okay, that is the location of the dungeon. So someone might stand by over here because they knew that they cannot win this match. Okay. Okay, someone is nearby. Here you go. Okay, so I follow the blood trail. I'm still looking around. Who is this survivor? Okay, so there is a prom over there. Okay, so this is the embalmer. Yep, as my expectation. So the perfumer get a string to heal her. As you can see that the perfume bottle changed to the string of the doctor. Okay, so the perfumer might be helping herself by healing her with the string that she found already from the box. Okay, so now she's on the full health condition. Yep, this is the box. Oh, okay. So she left the perfume bottle. That's not a good way, to be honest with you. You can bring 2 items together, to be honest. And maybe if the perfumer still has the perfume bottle, she could waste more time and get to the dungeon right on time. Unfortunately, she got down before the dungeon get open. So I'm kind of feel bad about this perfumer. So I'm thinking that okay, just let me get her out. Yeah, I'm doing this sometime. I'm letting go last person, but don't expect me to do this all the time, okay, guys? Okay, so I guess that's all. Maybe you get some insight from these two rank matches, and I'm gonna share my option for my persona for Geisha. Okay, so beside the perfumer, Seer also a very good counter for Geisha. So to answer your question, you can learn to play as Seer or as perfumer. They both are meta character, which is very strong and top band in the tournament as well. Okay, so let's go to the persona option. Okay, so as you know that this is my first option for Geisha if there is no stunner, and this is the second version if there is stunner character like Enchantress, Prospector. You need to bring Desperate Fight to help you to get recover, so you can get the survivor right away after that. And I always bring Rage. But after seeing the perfumer in the first rank match, I guess that I need also to bring destructiveness. So I will get faster to destroy the palette. So when she do the strategy that she always do, that forcing me to break down the palette, I could use that. But again, you will never know what is going to happen on any matches, right? You cannot expect which player is gonna kite you better than other player. Okay, so this is another option if there is standard character like I mentioned to you earlier. Okay. Other thing is about the ping issue. To be honest with you, I felt that after the newest update about the anniversary, this game is kind of like getting reconnected even more often than before. Even on my own palace, I get reconnected, and I also frame dropping on my own palace. Okay, that's quite insane, but yep, that's all for the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoy it and get some insight for it. It's quite long enough, so I'm really thankful if you watch this until the end. So don't forget to always stay tuned on my YouTube channel, and I see you again, guys. Bye bye.